What is going on, YouTube? We are out here in Dallas, Texas, and just wrapped up another long-form podcast / interview with a buddy of mine, but figured I would hop on here and just chop it up a little bit further. Talk about, fitness, faith, mindset a little bit on that podcast. And what I want to talk about in this video is just like going after your goals and just chasing the things that you want. It's something that you should do, and it's adamant, because if you don't take action on achieving the life that you say you want, then you're going to look back one day with regret. You're going to look back one day in disbelief with the person that you've become because of the actions that you've decided to take, which you have control over. We all have control over the outcome of our lives. And truly, so many people waste their potential, they waste their life not following through on the things that they say they want, because it's hard, because there's friction, because there's fear that it doesn't work out, fear that they don't achieve the things they say they want. And ultimately, they look back with regret later down the line. And so instead of being the type of person that doesn't take consistent action, instead of being the type of person that doesn't live the life that they say they want, why not be the person that goes after the things that they say they want? Why not push yourself to that level that you know you're capable of deep down? Even when it's hard, even when there is that friction, because you know it will be worth it. I think so many times people sit around, wasting their life thinking that it's just not going to pan out the way they want, and so that they shouldn't even bother trying. And that holds back so many people from being the type of person that can be an inspiration for others. Myself, personally, I've always wanted to start this fitness coaching business, travel the world, help more people with not just their faith and their fitness, but their mindset, because truly, the mindset is what shapes everything. If you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to end up getting where it is you want to be. And in the interview / podcast that I clipped up with my boy, we were talking about how mindset holds people back because they don't want to take the right actions, and they think it's hard. And so their mindset, these limiting beliefs they have, restrict them from becoming the man they want to become. And truly, like each and every one of you guys watching, you were created for some reason, and that reason was not for you to screw off and not become the best version of yourself. The reason you're here is to develop your character, become the type of man that can actually do the things that he wants to do with his life. Not for selfish reasons, to be able to help people, to be able to put others first. And you need to be able to put yourself first if you want to help other people. And the reason that you're not where you want to be is because you haven't taken enough time to sit and think with who it is that you want to become, right? Who is it that you want to look back on one day and say, I'm proud of that person, right? Think through, what is it that you actually want to achieve with your life? Why haven't you achieved it yet? I'll tell you right now, it's because of the actions you've taken. The actions you've taken have led you to where you are, and the reason that you're not satisfied is because you know you have more potential. You know you have more capabilities. You know you have more in the tank. You have more left to give. And you're not tapping into that, bro. You're not tapping into the person that you know you're deep down meant to become. And because of that, all of the dreams you have for yourself, all the goals you set for yourself, they're never going to come into fruition because you're not taking advantage of the opportunities presented. But if you can take advantage of the opportunities, that are presented in front of you, then you can become the type of person that has the things that he says he wants. Stop wasting time, because truly when you're wasting time, you're wasting your life. Our life is made up of time, and every minute you waste taking actions that don't align with your most authentic self, every time you take these sort of actions, you don't follow through, and you believe less and less in yourself. But if you can shift the way you think about yourself, if you can shift your mindset and become the type of person that is capable of having the things you want, then you can achieve those goals you set out for yourself. The reason I'm so passionate about fitness is because it literally all stems from mindset. If you want to build muscle mass, you need the right mindset, you need the right discipline to eat the right foods, you need the right nutritional habits, all these things. And if you don't have the right habits, then you're never going to be able to make progress, especially consistently. If you can't choose to discipline yourself to eat the right foods, to go to the gym, to do the cardio when you don't feel like doing it, then how do you ever expect to take the actions you don't feel like doing that are going to propel your life to the next level? It's all correlated. Each and every action you take aligns with the person you want to become. So each time that you take a day off from the gym, you relax, you kick your feet up, you don't read that book that's going to help, you don't connect with that other individual, you don't take that chance, you don't ask that question. Every time that you do that, you're literally depriving yourself of the person that you could become. And the more and more you do that, the harder it is to make uncomfortable decisions. But when you can make uncomfortable decisions, you can make uncomfortable actions and start to have habits developed that align with who you want to be. People don't set enough realistic expectations. Let me reframe that. People don't set enough unrealistic expectations. People set the expectations that it's not realistic to achieve the things that they say they want. They truly deep down think that it's not possible to achieve the things they say they want for themselves, and they also listen to the opinions of others that tell them it's not possible. And because of that, they don't get to where it is they want to be. And they also don't set enough unrealistic expectations. When you set unrealistic expectations, what that means is the expectations you've set for yourself are so unrealistic, they're so outstretched, that if you were to just believe in them and just try to aim for that, you would end up falling way higher and taking way more action than if you thought of yourself as the person that took realistic actions. And so like the more that you can take the actions that aren't guaranteed to work, the more that you can develop into the person you want to become. When you don't feel like doing the things that you know are going to bring you to the next level, when you continue to push through, is when you have the most growth occur. And I was talking about this with a buddy earlier. You know, during those times of hardship where you're going for a run, you're going to the gym, you're eating the healthy foods, and you don't feel like doing it, you're going against the friction. It's getting more and more difficult to become that type of person. It's getting more and more difficult to achieve the things you say you want. But the more that you take those actions, you develop who it is you want to become. The more that you start to transition and develop into that character, that person that you say you want to become. And when you are that person that has the skills, you end up having the results you want, and you end up having the life you want. So instead of wasting your life by spending time doing things that don't suit your long-term growth, by not working on self-development, bettering yourself, improving your life, by not doing those things, what you're doing is you're holding your own self back. You're holding yourself back from the person that you could become. But if you just made a decision to 1000% commit to being the man that you say you want to be, then everything could unfold for you in a matter of time. And it might not happen overnight, but that thought can happen overnight. Right? I heard a quote earlier that said something along the lines of, one thought that one stumbles across while walking on the beach, one idea that one ponders upon while walking on the beach, has the potential to be far greater than 10 years of work on something that isn't a great idea. So what that means is, in my opinion, if you take a risk to do something big, if you take a risk to go all in on your goals, to attack your dreams, and say, where I am with my life is somewhere I'm not satisfied with, let me take a step towards the direction I want to go. When you do that, things open up, right? Opportunities present themselves, and you start to become the person worthy of having the things that you say you want. And when you become worthy of being the person that you say you want, you have, therefore, the mindset, and then you have the mindset, you can take the actions necessary. So, if you have a goal for yourself, if you want to achieve something, take the actions. Make those risky moves. Maybe it doesn't pan out the way you want, but you're going to guarantee get closer than if you don't take any action. You're going to at least learn something. You're going to fail and learn what not to do next time. You're going to learn a lesson. Or maybe you're going to succeed. Maybe you're going to actually follow through and have these opportunities present in front of themselves, and maybe it works out the way it should. And I don't know about you guys watching, personally, I'd rather take a risk on my own life, take a risk on my situation that is not guaranteed, because nothing in life is guaranteed. I'd rather take a risk on my life knowing that what I'm doing might not work, but there's a small chance that it could work. I'm willing to take that small chance each and every single day. Because truly, the person that holds themselves back more than anybody else is yourself. You're the reason that you aren't where you want to be, because you haven't believed in yourself, and because you haven't believed in yourself, you haven't taken the actions. Because it's very hard to take actions that you don't agree with, that you don't believe in. But when you shift your identity, you shift your way of thinking, and you start taking action, then things open up tenfold. So I encourage each and every one of you guys watching this video to become the person who is the type of character, the type of individual, the type of man that has the things that they say they want. They have the character traits that they claim they want. When you do that, the results you're after just come to you. And it's not going to be easy, but if you have the skills, you have the character traits, then you can just go after that thing and actually achieve your goals. So go after your goals. Don't hold yourself back. Don't limit yourself internally in the mental. Don't limit yourself externally. Go out, experience change. Go to a different part of the world. Like, yo, I'm out here, literally, bro, in Dallas, Texas, bro. Who would have ever thought, bro, I'd be out here in Texas, bro? And I even got a southern accent, bro. Stop playing. Bro, no southern accent, but we're still out here just making moves, because literally, bro, your own life can be at your disposal. But it doesn't have to be. Your life can be in your fingertips, really, the palm of your hand. But so many people, they don't take the actions necessary to get themselves to the next place in their life. And they don't believe that these things are possible, so they hold themselves back. And it all stems from mindset. If you don't have the mindset necessary to achieve your goals, then you're getting nowhere. And when you can reframe your mindset around the fact that worst case scenario, it doesn't work out. Worst case scenario, you don't achieve your goals. But best case scenario, you achieve everything you say you wanted. When you can think about it that way, and you can be at, being at terms with the fact that worst case scenario, it might not work out, but at least I tried, at least I went after, at least I actually said I did the thing. And you can also realize that, okay, well, I just have to go harder, I need to be more effective, more efficient, do more, make better moves, take different actions, think differently, and then it's probably not going to fail that way. It's going to be much harder to fail at something that you try and will your way into existence. I truly don't believe that it's possible to fail at anything that you put your mind to, as long as you actually try your hardest and don't quit. And maybe I'm rambling. If you don't agree, bro, get out of my YouTube channel, bro. Keep swiping. Go to the next video. But if you're resonating with what I'm saying, because I know there's people out there that follow me that say my videos are valuable, and even if none of those people see this video, who I'm doing it for really is to the people that need the inspiration, need the motivation, because when you don't have, somebody in your corner telling you to go after the things you want, when you don't grow up in a family where people motivate you and inspire you to become your best self, you have to find that person elsewhere. And if you don't have that person in your life, then it's very, very hard to not achieve the life you say you want. And so for me, the reason I'm on this channel talking to all of you guys is because I know there's people out there watching that need this inspiration, that need this motivation. And I know that by speaking what's on my mind, it could benefit somebody else in their life and help them take more action. And it's scary when you don't know if it's guaranteed or not, because truly it's not guaranteed. It's scary when you don't know the outcome, the uncertainty. But so many times in life, the uncertainty, the times of friction, is when your goals actually get closer to you, and you become better in the process. The growth expands so much when you start to take different actions, and all the actions stem with mindset. So if you have the right mindset and you take consistent action and you believe in yourself and you just don't quit, bro, as long as you don't quit, you cannot fail. So I hope that helps resonate with some of you guys. Also, check out this hat. It says Child of God. Dope hat. You gotta check it out. Check out their Instagram page, and check my Instagram page out at JStroudFit for short form content like this, so you can see me out here literally, bro, traveling the world, bro, in Dallas, Texas. Next up on the agenda, we're touching down in Houston. We're touching down in all the major cities in Texas, bro. Stop playing. Out here, bro, in the South. And that's all I got for you guys, really, but just stay tuned for the next one, and don't ever give up on your goals, bro, because you truly never know what the heck could happen with your life. You never know what could happen. You never know the next step, but it's guaranteed that if you don't take action, you don't follow through, then you will never get there. So become the person capable of achieving the things you say you want, and then watch as when you take action, those things just come to you. You can grab the obstacles, throw them out of the way, bro, and achieve your ideal life. See you guys in the next video.